Early voting has begun in Ohio as Washington County has several items on the ballot for voters to decide on. Voters in Washington County will have to decide on 3 levies, which include the Disabilities Levy, the Senior Citizens Levy, and the Public Library Levy. The director of the Board of Elections, Mandy Amos, says depending on where the voter lives, they may have other races that they will vote on. Amos adds the races at the local level are important due to how they shape a local community.
These are people, that are your neighbors, your friends, people you know. And this is, like I said, it's your first layer of government. So they're like township trustees, they work on your roads, your local roads that aren't state. And so these things really, make a difference for you. And your school board, those are very, very close to you.
Washington County early voting will run until November 2nd. Absentee ballots must be mailed to the Board of Elections office by October 28th. For more information on how to find your ballot, you can visit our online article at WTAP.com.